back to the Just in Time Talk Show. On this episode, we will interview 4 experts on the topic of time. First, we will be talking to the expert on the Buchanan time. Welcome, Dr. Stanks, to the show.
Thanks for letting me talk about the premium time.
No problem. It seems like an interesting topic. You can start anytime you want.
First, the premium time started 4,500 million years ago and lasts till 541 million years ago. The premium time is split into 3 different eras. The first eon is the heated eon. It started 4.6 billion years and lasts for 0.6 billion years. At the time the Earth was just forming, heavier elements sunk to the middle of the Earth, creating the core, while lighter elements floated to the top, creating the crust. One major event was when a celestial body hit Earth and caused a piece of it to float out in outer space, creating the moon. The temp was 212 Fahrenheit and the atmosphere started to form. Most of the water on the Earth at the time was brought from comets that had ice in them. At the time, there was 5 major land masses. The second eon started 4.0 billion years ago and lasted for 1.5 billion years. At the time the Earth was so volcanic, it caused the greenhouse effect. Early anthropes started to develop, and another life form called photosynthetic organisms started to appear. More oxygen was put in the atmosphere because help from the ocean. By now, all Earth's crust was formed. Small cratons and islands collided into a supercontinent called Kenorland. The third and last one is the Cretacic eon. This started 2.5 billion years ago and lasted for 2.459 billion years. Multicellular Endocardian fungi was introduced to the world. This organism was the first type to have more than one cell. The temperature dropped because the greenhouse effect was being reduced and ice was building up on the poles. There was 2 different supercontinents during this time. One was called Columbia. This one had all major land masses together. The last one was called Rodion. This one had almost all major land masses together besides one.
That was so much information to take in. Thanks for being on our show. Next, we have Miss Ginny to talk about the Paleozoic era. With that, will you please tell me what was happening in your time era?
We are going to be talking about my Paleozoic era. The climate was very warm because moisture was just starting to get into the atmosphere. Rocks formed around continents. Continents started to overflow with water and got wiped out in the ocean. Then oxygen increased in the ocean, and more animals came like trilobites, branchiopods, vertebrates, quinquates, Rugosa, enteroderm, reptiles, amphibians, corals, vascular plant stalks, ferns, Glossopteris, Conrad, conifers. These were the first plants and animals in the ocean in the Paleozoic era. There was the biggest extinction in history. It wiped out half the planet.
That's all, folks, for Miss Ginny. The next era will be the Mesozoic era, and Sir Know-It-All will be talking about it.
Dr. Geometry is my new product, Lego My Ego. This is a life changer. It mixes the child-friendly toy, the Lego, and the super yummy waffle. First things is, if you don't want the Lego in your waffle, you can create stuff out of them, like this. Next thing is, if you are ever in danger, just throw a waffle on the floor. Because we all been there. Stepping on Legos hurt. Finally, the taste is amazing. Delicious. That's why you should buy Lego My Ego.
Final guest is Miss Mohawk, and she will talk about the Cenozoic era.
During the Cenozoic era, the climate of North America was generally warm with little or no frost. There were wet and dry seasons, and there were primates, horses, rhino, deer, cattle, and sheep. Grasslands expanded and forest regions diminished. While tropical vegetation grew along the borders of the Tethyan Sea, warm, swampy conditions prevailed over much of what is now Germany. During the Pleistocene epoch, a great ice age started and ended. At the end, humans appeared.
Thanks for being on the show, and see you next time on the Just in Time Talk Show.